So I really look at I love a challenge though, and I'm just so proud of every bit of it. We went through a whole roller coaster of the human experience, and I'm very proud.
I mean, honestly, the way that I get into a character is through their style. So it was more about who Lily is that was so fascinating to me, is that she's a walking, talking contradiction, yet it's perfectly harmonious for her.
But I was like just tracking him down, and then I finally got to read the script, and the script was a thriller. So that was a little confusing to me because he's like such a funny director.
Yeah.
And so I said, what is this? Because the script is definitely like a twisting, turning, intense thriller. Is it a comedy or a thriller? And he said, yes. So then every day on set, I was like, is today a comedy or is it a thriller?
It's a good mix.
And it's like, it's like really kind of over the top and campy and trashy and fun and like, kind of like my outfit, I guess.
We always tease each other. He was, after I gave birth, he was like, oh my gosh, if I lost you and I, went to the park with our 3 kids, I mean, think of the ladies I can. This is a horrible thing to say. And he's like, I mean, I've got a long list. And I was like, oh, really? Because I just have 1 on my list. I didn't have anyone
and then it wasn't funny anymore.
No, it's so much more of a burn. He's like, wait, who? And I was like, think of someone.
Right.
Bob Newhart, I don't know.
The idea that people think that they know you, I think because of how intrusive media is these days, people care so much more about your personal life than they do your work, and if you aren't open with your personal life, then they just make it up for you and share it for you.
I mean, I internalize that as opportunity. Like, we had such a responsibility to this audience to deliver something and to have the opportunity to deliver something for a passionate group of people.
Yes.
As someone who is so deeply passionate myself, I was so excited about that. I would so much rather have that than people who are indifferent.
Blasé.
Marvel just crossed a line no studio ever dared to suing Blake Lively, the wife of Deadpool's golden boy, Ryan Reynolds, in a legal strike that's rattled Hollywood's elite. This isn't about divorce drama or tabloid fluff, it's about Deadpool's most explosive secret plot twists, cameos, even a rumored multiverse meltdown being weaponized and a few so vicious. It could rewrite how power works in Tinseltown. Stick around. Because what started as a clash over creative control has spiraled into a showdown where loyalty, leaks, and $200 million franchises hang in the balance. The truth, it's darker than anything Deadpool's ever cracked a joke about. It all started with a gritty drama titled Sharp Angles, a film poised to showcase Blake Lively's range beyond her Gossip Girl roots, teaming with director Justin Baldoni. Fresh off his viral hit Clouds, seemed like a career high, but Baldoni, hungry for auteur status, didn't just direct, he starred as Blake's on-screen husband, rewrote her character into a supportive wife archetype and dismissed her push for grittier dialogue. When Blake argued her role felt asterisk like a Hallmark version of Spotlight, Baldoni allegedly snapped, "Stick to fashion, not filmmaking." The feud exploded when Page Six ran a blind item on March 14th in a listener's tantrums derail a passion project. Blake didn't just deny it, she accused Baldoni of gaslighting the press, claiming he'd planted stories to paint her as hysterical for demanding creative input. Fans rallied, flooding Baldoni's Instagram with snake emojis until he retaliated with leaked Slack messages. One showed Blake threatening to unleash the Marvel cavalry if he didn't surrender Final Cut. Another revealed her texting Ryan can feature lose Baldoni's next audition tape overnight. The narrative shifted. Feminist film groups split. Some hailed Blake as a boundary-pushing producer. Others called her a Nepa warrior. But the real damage, Marvel's lawyers took notes. Baldoni didn't just deny Blake's claims, he dropped a digital atom bomb, 87 pages of unedited texts, emails, and a voicemail that shattered her victim narrative. The most damning chain, a March 18th exchange where Blake told her publicist, "If Justin won't back down, release the dragons. Ryan's got a Wolverine leak ready to blow." Dragons, it turned out, was code for Marvel's Inner Sanctum studio execs, PR fixers, Ryan's Deadpool creative team. Another text threatened Baldoni directly, "Keep pushing, and I'll make sure Kevin Feige knows you leaked Avengers 5 spoilers." But the killer blow was a voicemail Blake left Baldoni's agent. "Tell Justin I've got Feige's burner number." One call and his career's ash. Fans dissected the phrase burner number, speculating Marvel's CEO used untraceable lines to manage crises. Baldoni's retaliation went viral, with tweets like, "Blake Lively, Hollywood's first lady of gaslighting racking to M likes overnight." Even Deadpool comic writers piled on, joking, Fourth wall breaks can't save you from fourth wave feminism. The fallout. Blake's girl boss veneer cracked, exposing a ruthless negotiator. Marvel. Meanwhile, stayed ominously quiet, but insiders say Feige ordered a full audit of Ryan's script access. The question wasn't just did Blake play dirty? It was how many studio skeletons did Ryan's marriage unlock? Marvel, a studio that guards its secrets tighter than Wakanda's vibranium vaults, shocked Hollywood by suing not just a star spouse but Blake Lively, who's only tied to the MCU as marital. Known for crushing leaks with NDA letters and $1 million fines, Marvel's nuclear option reeked of desperation. The trigger, a pattern of Deadpool 3 leaks that spiked every time Blake's feud with Baldoni trended. Take April 3rd, hours after Baldoni's Twitter thread exposed Blake's power circle texts. Scoopers revealed Deadpool would kill off a legacy X-Men character, a twist Feige had sworn to keep under wraps. Then, on April 12th, as hashtag cancel Blake surged, a cryptic Reddit post leaked a third cameo script page later proven fake, but still viral enough to bury Baldoni's Today Show interview. Marvel's 43-page lawsuit alleges Blake exploited pillow talk. In Tell Ryan's offhand remarks, script snippets left on their kitchen counter to fuel a distraction campaign so precise it mirrored military psyops, their smoking gun. Metadata tracing a Deadpool 3 plot leaked to Blake's assistant's iPad, which auto-syncs to her cloud. But here's the kicker. Ryan's contract includes a spousal firewall clause. Article 9.2, forbidding him from sharing classified material even accidentally. If Marvel proves he slipped details, Ryan could lose creative control over Deadpool's future. Worse, insiders say Feige's team is already workshopping a recast contingency with a leaked memo. Joking, let's ask Channing Tatum, at least he's single. Blake's legal team fires back, calling the Sue Corp a revenge for her exposing Marvel's toxic boys club culture. Yet, with Ryan's career dangling by a web-slinger's thread, even fans are torn. Is Blake a mastermind or Marvel's fall guy? Ryan Reynolds, a man who turned breaking the fourth wall into an art form, faced a silence louder than any punchline. His lone public statement, a 27-word tweet praising Marvel's unwavering integrity, glaringly omitted Blake's name, sparking conspiracy theories. Was this a coded plea for privacy or a survival tactic? Insiders claim Marvel's ultimatum was brutal. Publicly distance yourself or we'll distance Deadpool from you. The threat targeted Ryan's $50 million back-end deal, tied to Deadpool 3's box office and a morality clause requiring impeccable conduct by associates. But choosing Marvel risked a personal implosion. Blake, blindsided, allegedly confronted. Ryan, you're letting them erase me to play dress up as a mercenary. Their once playful social media banter vanished, replaced by a staged pap walk outside a NYC bakery. Blake in head-to-toe black, Ryan clutching coffee like a stress prop. PR experts call the damage control kabuki, while Deadpool fans memmed him as Merc with no mouth. Blake's camp doubled down, labeling the suit a sexist witch hunt and leaking a 2020 The Variety interview where Ryan joked, "Blake knows Deadpool's secrets better than I do." But Marvel's lawyers pounced, citing Ryan's contract spousal NDA, a clause forbidding him from even discussing Marvel lore at home. If proven, Blake's alleged leaks could void his profit share and derail his Detective Pikachu. Sequel talks. The damning text left no heroes here. One exchange shows Blake goading Ryan, "You choose Feige over family." His reply, "This isn't a choice, it's a detonation," now haunts fan forums as proof of a fractured fairy tale. As one industry vet quipped, Ryan built a career on sarcasm. Now, his silence is the only joke nobody's laughing at. The internet didn't just erupt, it bifurcated into rival factions. On one side, Marvel's die-hard stans launched hashtag cancel Blake, flooding petitions to ban her from the SAG Awards and doctoring Deadpool. Posters to replace her face with a prohibited emoji. One viral TikTok spliced Blake's Gossip Girl scenes with Game of Thrones wildfire explosion. Captioned, "Burn the schemer, save the MCU." On the flip side, Blake's defenders, led by Glamour and Bustle, weaponized hashtag gender double standard, citing male stars like Johnny Depp who survived worse scandals. Activist Jamila Jamil tweeted, "A man leaks secrets, he's competitive. A woman does it? She's unhinged." Tabloids turned Blake and Ryan's life into a 24/7 true crime doc. Paparazzi drones hovered over their backyard pool, snapping Blake's yellow legal pads. Fan theory swore they contained Deadpool 3 plot points when she posted an Instagram story of her daughters crafting friendship bracelets. Conspiracists zoomed in on a redacted script page peeking from a trash bin. TMZ even claimed Blake hired a crisis numerologist to rename her brand Preserve. To persist, a rumor she cheekily mocked by gifting reporters t-shirts, printed with Ask My Astrologer. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni's film once touted as an Oscar contender became collateral damage. Amazon quietly rebranded it behind the sharp angles and dropped the trailer framing it as a meta-drama about art versus ego, splicing Blake's courtroom sketches. With Baldoni's b-roll of empty director chairs, critics savaged it as a vanity project buried by its own vanity, while Baldoni, in a since-deleted tweet, lamented, "I wanted to make art. Instead, I became a meme." Friends say he's now ghostwriting a thriller about a director hunted by his own star, a plot. Even he admits it's on the nose. The irony? Blake's feud overshadowed the very issues it claimed to highlight her defenders wanted. A reckoning about women's agency in Hollywood. But the discourse devolved into dissecting Ryan's coffee choices. Baldoni's film, meant to critique media corruption, became a punchline in Marvel. It won either way. Deadpool 3's leaks only stoked hype, proving that in Hollywood, there's no such thing as bad press. Just ask Feige, who reportedly greenlit. As She-Hulk subplot roasting the drama died, as one film scholar noted, this isn't fandom. Its performance art where the audience is a villain and the receipts are the script. Marvel's case isn't built on hunches, it's a forensic puzzle of time leaks, geotags, and digital breadcrumbs. Take April 9th, minutes after Blake's Vanity Fair interview defending her creative advocacy. The scoop account MCU_insider leaked that Wolverine would behead Deadpool. In a post-credits scene, absurd, yes, but Marvel traced the posts, VPN to a server in Vancouver where Blake's sister lived, and found metadata linking it to her publicist's laptop. The studio's secret weapon, a whistleblower from Blake's team, a junior publicist, who kept screenshots of her Deadpool distraction playbook, a Slack channel where Blake's crew brainstormed fake leaks. One message read, April 22nd, Baldoni's deadline interview. Drop Deadpool versus Baby Groove rumor. Chaos sells. Even more damning, a photo of Blake's kitchen whiteboard with dates circled. Few peaks equals DP3 leaks. Blake's defense claims plausible deniability. Anyone can use a VPN. But Marvel's counter is brutal. They've allegedly recovered deleted Signal chats where Blake taunts a reporter. Want a real scoop? Ask Feige why he cut Ryan's unmasking scene. This references a Deadpool 3 moment even Feige's inner circle didn't know about proving. Blake had inside access. The kicker? Ryan's messages show him sending Blake a blurry script photo with the note, "Don't show anyone." Seriously, Marvel argues this violates his spousal firewall clause, putting Ryan's career in jeopardy. If proven, Blake's game becomes corporate espionage and studios will weaponize lively clauses to ban spouses from sets. But here's a twist. Blake's team hired a media psychologist to argue she's a scapegoat for Marvel's sexist secrecy culture, citing how male stars like Tom Holland accidentally spoil plots yet face no lawsuits. Will a jury buy it? Or see Blake as a master manipulator who turned Marvel's crown jewel into a bargaining chip? As one lawyer quipped, this isn't a trial. It's a precedent and Hollywood's watching to see who blinks first. This isn't just about Blake or Deadpool, it's about Hollywood's dirty little open secret. Everyone leaks, but only the unlucky get caught. Marvel's lawsuit isn't a warning shot, it's a scorched earth manifesto. Cross us and we'll burn your reputation to protect our IP, a list spouse or not. Already, studios are rewriting contracts with lively clauses, mandating spousal NDA letters and bloodline audits to vet family members. Blake's fate, win or lose, her brand as Hollywood's effortless darling is Ash. Designers are quietly pulling her from campaigns, and her passion projects now drown in financier side-eye Ryan. Meanwhile, faces a Deadpool dilemma, resign, with Marvel as a chasing company man, or pivot to indie films, trading box office glory for creative freedom. But the real casualty, trust, studios now see starry marriages as liability mines, with prenups requiring Marvel clearance for spouses. Meanwhile, actors whisper about counterleaks exposing studio secrets. If pushed too far, as one jaded agent mused, Feige, just turn the MCU into the CIA. Next time a star's kid spoils a plot twist, straight to Guantanamo Bay. Ironically, Marvel's own secrets are now the spectacle. Trial leaks have exposed Deadpool 3's wildest twists, making it the MCU's most anticipated film. Blake's alleged distraction playbook worked, just not for her dot in the end. This saga's lesson is etched in Hollywood's skyline. Fame is currency, loyalty a myth, and every secret a weapon waiting for its moment. Blake's real crime wasn't leaking, it was forgetting that in Tinseltown, you're only as powerful as the enemies you don't make.